Pretty well. Doing good. I had my wife's parents here to help with the baby for the past week, and last week we went to an Indian restaurant where I had a very good ice cream. Did you ever have kulfi?
How do you spell that?
It's Kulfe. It's kulfi. I'm
I've
not sure if
never.
I'm saying it right. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
it's
think I've tried that.
yeah, it's like on a stick, and it's really milky, and it's got like it was from an Indian restaurant, a very good one, Dishum in London. We celebrated an anniversary and we went there.
Oh,
Uh, and yeah, this is my I think it's my favorite ice cream. It's on a stick and it has pistachio or caramel or what was the other one? Uh, I'm not sure, but it was like it's my favorite one. I think it's called Malai or something like that, but I'm not sure what it is. Yeah.
man. Yeah, I'm jealous of all of your good Indian food in the UK.
Yeah, yeah. This one is one of yeah. I think it's one of the best. I saw that this guy. There's a show on Netflix, Better Fit Phil, and
Hmm.
he's one of his Phil's friends, and he's bringing them to all sorts of location. I think they were in Mumbai, and the guy from Dishum introduced him to the food scene.
Yeah, I saw that episode. That was a really good one.
Yeah, yeah. It was really nice. Yeah.
It's it's like part of our like evening routine. If we're like having dinner, sometimes we'll like watch a food show while we eat, whether it's somebody feed Phil or like Master Chef or something like that. Just or watch some hot ones.
Oh yeah, I love hot ones. Yeah, I love Better Fit Phil. I don't know. I mean, some people, my mom especially. My mom like hates Phil for some reason. I don't know why.
there's a there's like the shows Everybody Loves Raymond, the show that he's on. There's another show that came out. Uh, I think it's called Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself. That's the full name of the show. But they'll have to give a content warning on this episode. But it's the episode is like it seems like it's from like a sitcom point of view, but then like the camera turns and the colors change and it's like the real world look at that, and then it'll like jump back to the sitcom view and it'll jump back to the like the real world view of what's going on. it's
Nice.
it it's a dark but funny show.
Okay, I was just searching for that. I bookmarked. Oh, okay. Ah, right. I think yeah, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen this, but yeah, since it's a recommendation from you, I'm gonna definitely put it on the list.
Yeah. On I think for us lately, we've been preparing for our trip to Korea that we leave on Sunday for. So we'll be there for 2 weeks in Seoul, and yeah, we've been looking forward to this for a while.
Yeah, I know you booked it for a long while now. I mean, it was supposed to happen way earlier, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to happen in March of 2020.
Oh God,
So
yeah, we all know what happened then.
yeah, this is our first international trip since before COVID. So we're very excited about it. We've been
Yeah, I
scheduling
bet.
lots of tours and things, and
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, well, it's well deserved. I mean, we've been working our asses off for hardcover, so that's good.
Yeah, I think the things I'm looking forward to most, besides just like eating all the things and just wandering around and getting the feel of the culture, is we're going on a mountain folklore hike to like a national park there. So we found a tour guide who runs a Korean history podcast, and so the hike is kind of up to the top of the mountain, and like as you're hiking, he's like telling you folklore stories about like the area and different sites that you're passing by. So it's going to be a neat way to kind of get away from the city and see a little bit of nature while also learning some history.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And are you gonna also go camping, or is it? I mean, is it like a hike?
I think it'll just be a day hike, like um, meet there, go on the hike, or maybe they pick us up from a hotel. I can't remember, but yeah,
Nice.
we'll be sleeping in our bed in the hotel every night.
Well, that's good. I don't want any surprises. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that sounds wild. I mean, the folklore stories must be like at another level. Yeah, that sounds very exciting.
Yeah, um, I'm happy with that one, and of course some like food tours, like going to some night markets, and we went to a really good one in Japan on our honeymoon, where like a guy just like took us through a couple of local markets and like he had deals with all the different vendors. So he's like, okay, you're gonna have to try this and this and this. It was like a best of tour.
Nice. That sounds great. Yeah, very. I mean, it sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm still deciding if I'm going to bring my laptop or not.
Well, yeah, tough choice, but I mean, I'd support like just living at home. We'll be okay. We'll be okay with hardcover. Yeah, especially now that we have like two more people on the team that are, yeah, in their initial stages of onboarding. So that's
Mm,
cool. They're two devs, Cole and Luca. So yeah,
yeah.
hopefully now we'll be able to tackle even more things and I can get I mean I wanted to talk a bit about you know we've been talking about open sourcing hardcover so we're doing like progress in that area and it's good that you know we've got new members of the team that can help us with that process.
Mm.
uh,
Yeah, that's one of I think we'll get there this year. I feel like most of the limitations at this point are around like making sure the we have the licensing in place to like have contributions from the community, but also uh, just like making it a good experience for someone who wants to develop on it. Right now, a lot of the like the bootstrapping of the code, we're pulling down like a copy of the staging database, and we'll need to change up how people load the app locally for this. So yeah, it's still some work to be done to get it to the point where someone could just like run it. And even then it's you're going to be running it without like all the data that we have in our database. So it's not going to have every book, it's not going to have everything. So it's a it's less something that you could take and go host on your own and have it make sense. You could host it on your own, but then you'd have to add every book you read. You'd have to do a lot of things manually. So it's more um, open sourcing it so that those contributions can come back to the main branch that's hardcover.app, if that makes sense.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. So it's like basically the part that's facing people. You know, when you go on hardcover, it's all that code. It's exciting because we're taking steps. I haven't seen. I mean, is there any like open source book app? I mean, this is why it's like mainly exciting for me. I haven't like seen anyone do this with a book app. Not
I
any
think
of our competitors that I know of.
I think Bookworm's kind of the only one that really jumps to mind since they're like federated using ActivityPub.
Uh huh. Yeah, I think they kind of have to be open source, right,
Yeah,
to function.
yeah. They have a neat license actually. Their license is a you can't make money off of this license, but anything else you can do.
Okay, that's a good license. Yeah, I'm wondering what types of licenses are like most popular with open source. But I'm also glad that we're talking about this and taking steps. And the end of the year is a really good deadline. If we could actually make that, that would be like amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah. And in the meantime, focusing on new features, which is what the episode today will be about.
yeah, yeah. Do we want